feelings. I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the pendants. I'm a diamond in the rough.
I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweets. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles. Now I see fiddle all around me. Little.
I hate when he H2H people.
Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping. Need a
and they really don't be
there. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to everybody about what they ought to do. I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did tell me who the was stopping us, the options keep popping up. Cops trying to lock us up when it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a philosopher.
It's that baby.
Open all the chakras up the block inside it and more the lava. Check it, thermometers. These rats is anonymous. The climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve and tell me get him any.
Gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh.
Hey, you want to hear the same music?
Let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck us.
So y'all had that baby there too?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, he's kissed
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, he's kissed it. Oof.
This time for Smith.
I lost it. I lost it.
Picked off by
I'm
Trayvon Diggs.
I'm
And he will return this one to
it's
the
right by the
30-yard
circle.
line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles.
Yep.
Nope. Eagles.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The one game. Even took 10 years already.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Running. Straight for the middle.
Try to run for it with Pollard.
Oh, come on, man.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll run with Pollard. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Pollard.
You got it. You got it.
Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball.
Well, you were saying that.
Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, Boston Scott.
Oh, he got a dang bone. Every time I try to run past him, he push me over. The shortest person on the team.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you finish drive number?
Oh my God, bro!
Continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Hit him!
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So not
quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early. because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down in the yard. Here's Pollard again.
Oh, why he push him in?
For a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Bro, I swear to God, this game gay.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go.
He caught the ball, and then it said he caught.
It's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Prescott now. That's dumped off to Pollard. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Throwing, Prescott.
Bro, how?
Complete on the diving effort. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. They toss it down to Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 19 yards there on the pickup. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes
watch this. He's
all
gonna get the
about
switch,
what you're doing
switching
on the
up
backside of the defense,
so bad.
whether it's the defensive
Switch.
end or the outside backer.
Stupid.
Who's setting the
And
edge? And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage,
I'm not playing. I don't care. I'm not playing.
Y'all man be getting so serious with these games.
I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on this. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would Allah pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated gold. And if you the then I must be the code.
unfolding, exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy Drakes and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie and Nas, Face Mob, Yeezy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You ain't your opinion, you can stick that up your. I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm staying Eisenhower's. Deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as
either way, like square or red.
I gotta creep the late night to get this cake to bake right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger slits. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a by the Uno. But who knows what the future holds? My moving stupid. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that, and that's the disconnect comparing me to.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Big. Big.
And a good return.
Why you keep trying to act like Angel? You not Angel.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset.
Oh.
Caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Wait.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's caught inside the 20.
Why did he jump on top of him so he can keep the ball in there?
Before they drop it. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Bro, press it. They want me to spit so bad.
From the red zone now. Allen. Flush to his right.
Big.
The ball comes out.
And I made him fumble. Nah, this game gay.
And they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the
fumble
goes
out of bounds.
They're down here in the red zone. You don't
out of all the places you fumble out of bounds.
And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down.
And then he keep the ball.
Allen gonna throw.
I don't get this game. I swear, if he keeps this ball, I'm not playing. I'm not gonna get it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a
same place. We was already
40 yards is the gain that
right
time, 2nd and goal.
We're going to try.
Will take this
You let
the line.
him. You let him. Look in.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
It's a pump, baby. I know it. But y'all love kicking.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Seahawks nothing.
All he was doing.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
I'm not getting it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Yeah, boy.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's live.
Now Geno. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Bye-bye. Have a great time. You ain't getting me.
Now inside the 25. Tyler Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 72 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Boy, a little panic here early. First quarter onside kick.
Wow.
There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Yeah.
Pressure, they got him again. Draymond Jones in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
You see, y'all did not see that first when I played this game.
That is incomplete.
I sold.
Because they needed to come through
You know what?
now a drive that starts in good field position is facing 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Smith. And he's got it. The end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post. That's darn right.
Allen's throw to be caught by Davis. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
One less move.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Oof.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Can't play with it. Yep.
Now Allen. This is Cook.
He still had the ball in his hands.
Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are able to move back in front. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside
kick.
kick.
Ball. I ain't touching. Get that ball.
And the Seahawks looks like they recovered. They have a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try this and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Slowest throw you
Going on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get.
To throw on 2nd down to Smith. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage? Crowd throwing lanes.
Oh my God!
Come here. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
He's going to get.
They start near midfield following the interception.
He was just playing.
They begin 1st and 10.
Like I said, you got a cheater.
That's what right. They look downfield and it's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Either way, he was going to get the touchdown.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, he'll go next. Oh, he'll go next. I'm breaking ankles. I'm breaking ankles. Yep.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll fake it. Now Smith.
They'll
say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Out of the gun, Smith.
Big it.
As it completes to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Get this thing.
To the air again,
Smith.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles.
Blue, blah. Blue, blah.
Second down throw.
Oh my God, bro.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up.
It's all those people, bro. Catch it. Come on.
But it's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different
I swear, if you sell this last play, I'm done.
Trying to complete passes.
Sell this last play, I'm not playing them. You sell this last play, dude.
And this one is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bills are going to get the football back. It was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner multiple times in all throw in there to drop him for a loss. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Don't want to play. Really don't.
And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so he took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Bobby Wagner. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop a little short of the marker.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Oh my God.
Find the open man. That's complete.
He's playing with my teammate, bro.
Touchdown. Gabriel Davis as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Buffalo.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get a complete.
He got his stuff on pro.
Did someone dare them to do that?
And I got mine on off man.
I was going to ask, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disastrous.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
And then they can get a ball right back to you. What's the point?
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. And he goes down, and it's in the end zone. Smith goes down in that end zone. That is a safety.
I've got to give them a ton of credit here because they're just refusing to give that other sideline any kind of hope. That safety not only kills the drive, but adds to a big early lead. In the way that this one's going, I would expect that lead to continue to grow in the ensuing possessions.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
I'm losing, brother.
And the pressure gets to him again. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarter.
Hello, my friend. Thanks for the touchdown. Oh my God. He's running too fast.
53 yards.
Big dot to the touchdown.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Now 2nd and 9.
Push. Stop push.
To throw is Smith.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. Back-to-back incompletions and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And this doesn't end well at all. Far behind the line to gain. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Throwing on first down is Allen. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher
He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Dancing to his left. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Stop it. Where are you, man? Are you stuck?
Here is third and quite a ways. Now Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Seahawks 12. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I know that shit, bro. That's it. One more tap.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And what in the world?
What is
Not sure if he
happening?
just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football.
Every time it's a spike.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Right.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down.
See?
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down.